The setup phase. So in the setup phase there are two main components, which are the feet position and the posture. So with the feet position, the golf ball is recommended to be roughly in the middle of the golfer's stance, so where Connor has it, right there. It's pretty optimal. So obviously there are allowances for the ball to be shifted forwards or backwards in the stance, depending on the shot type that they want to complete. So whether you want to play a draw or a fade, and also the weather. So if you want to play a bit more of a lower ball that won't get affected by the wind as much, sort of place the ball a little bit further back in the stance. Just when the swing comes through, when the ball makes contact with the club head, it will just come out in a lower trajectory, and that will sort of lessen the effects of the wind. With the feet position as well, it's also very important that feet are pointed directly at the target. So with Connor at the moment, his feet are pointing to the right. So once the ball is hit and he follows through with his swing, ball will more than likely head out in this trajectory, and it might even go towards the right there and start slicing. So if I was to coach Connor, I would want him to straighten his feet up towards the target, sort of head down the left hand side there, so that when he hits the ball, it'll head back down straight there, which will obviously help him in the lead up to hitting onto the green and for future shots. So with the posture as well, which is the second part of the setup phase, the posture of each golfer is very individualised and unique to each player. Some characteristics that should be adopted by each golfer in their posture are the angle of the spine. So obviously you need to be bent. So there's the axis there. So you'll need to have a bent spine, which just helps with with keeping balance throughout the swing. The arm hang as well. So obviously you need to have straight arms, which Connor has here, which is very good. And the golfer needs to have knee flexion as well. So if I was to be coaching Connor, I would probably get him to bend his knees a little bit more, such that when he takes the club back in his backswing, there's a lot more flexion, there's a lot more torque in his hips as well, which will help his back downswing and his follow through, so the ball goes to the desired target. So this follows through onto the next phase, which is the backswing phase.